Here's a couple pots of my flowers that I'm trying to get to climb up on the fence here. There's some kind of Susan, I can't remember the name, and I got rid of the tags, but they're very pretty. Love them. Okay, we'll just go along here. Here's a pot I have with pansies. I'm not sure what this stuff is called, but I just love it as fillers in the pots. And these pansies are so cute, and these great big orange ones. Love, love. Here's my cilantro, which I'm going to eat some today. It's growing really good, but this heat isn't going to do it very well. I'm going to let it go to seed and then save the seeds for next time I plant. Here's my peas, and I have some coming that I'm going to be able to eat pretty soon. There's flowers. I noticed here's a pretty big one. So I'll be having these shortly. They don't like the heat either. Then I have some snapdragons that are just starting to blossom that I put there. And let's see, my row of carrots, which I have black nebula, some kind of purple carrots, and I think scarlet red or something. And then I planted red onions that look like they're doing well. And I planted some other little onions here that a row, which are getting taken over by my carrots that are just trying to come up. I had to replant. I don't know. I don't see much there. Weeds. And then I have some beets, golden beets right here. I do like to eat the leaves if I get some ones that aren't diseased. And I replanted my beets. So those are just coming up. I don't know how they'll do. And then I have some flowers there that are... And then I have some strawberry plants. I have a few strawberries coming. They seem to be doing pretty good. Lots of chives. They already bloomed, and they're done now. But they were just beautiful, and the bees loved them. We had rhubarb. It's coming back. Here's my, banana peppers. Sweet banana plants. 4 of those. Have some buds. I'm not going to pick them off. I'm just going to leave them. And then I have a Purple Beauty pepper plant and Golden California Wonder, 2 of those. And they all seem to be doing good. I have my cosmos, and they're beautiful. And lemon balm. I just love to pick a leaf off every time I come out to the garden, and you rub it and sniff it, and it's supposed to calm your anxiety. Oh, I love it. But it is invasive. It will take over, so you have to be careful. It's like mint, I guess. I don't know. And I have some more snapdragons right there that are getting a few blooms. Okay, let's see. Here's some red potatoes. I mounded them. I got them coming up. I have a patch of different types of flowers here. These are petunia. Those are pretty. I can't remember what these are called, but they're supposed to just grow pretty easily. Yeah. And here are I have purple beans, and then when you cook them, they turn green. So I have a row of those, which are just starting to get the buds coming. And then I have a row of wax beans. I planted at the same time as the purple, but they're growing a little slower. And then I have 2 more rows I planted later that are just coming up. Here's another potato pot, red potato, that is doing, looks like it's doing awesome. It's getting a lot of, what do you call it, leaves. And here, let's see, this row right here is zinnias and straw flowers that are coming up. And then these are huge. These are shorter sunflowers. I planted different types, like teddy bear and I don't know what other kind. But wow, I've planted teddy bear before. I'm not sure what this is, but they're huge. They're literally huge coming up. I have a whole row of those. Look at, whole row. And then by the fence there is a row of tall, like, sunflowers. Probably like 3 different types, giant ones, and we'll see how they do. And then I also have them planted here on this row of the side. I planted these earlier. That's my tallest there, which is maybe over 3 feet. All along here. And then below them is another row of the shorter sunflowers. And I just leave them crowded because I've done that before and they've grown fine. I know they may not get as big, but we'll see. There's a squash plant. I got bush squash, bush butternut. And those are just coming up. And so I have other bush. This one I bought. The others I planted by seed, but I bought this bush butternut. And then I planted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these hills with bush butternut. Here, the other place I lived had a great big field that I wanted to plant those giant pumpkins that can get 1,500 pounds. And this is the plant. So not sure how this is going to do or how big this plant's going to get. I may have to pull it. We'll see if I get a pumpkin. It'll be interesting. This is right here, moonflowers. They're just coming up. I guess those are supposed to be toxic to humans and animals, so I don't know. And they climb up to 20 feet high. We'll see what happens. And here's one of my tomato plants. And I see there's some tomatoes here starting. This is which plant is this? It's got buds. This is chocolate cherry. And those are bigger than the regular cherry. Red cherries, they get bigger. I had one last year, a chocolate cherry. It was delicious. Here's my other tomato. Wait. Oh, here's on my chocolate cherry. Look at these coming. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, and this one is sun sugar cherry tomato. This plant, and it's got, let's see, some buds. And I thought I saw, oh yeah, and it's starting some tomatoes there. And I have the marigolds planted around the bottom, and more of this. I just love it. I have this pot and more of this. And here's another pot of the pansies. They're so pretty. Orange ones. And more of this. Here's a acorn squash plant. It's doing good. And Sylvia's, those are not looking the best right now, but they're gonna bloom again. They were really pretty when I got them. And then I have a red pepper plant, which is so short. And it had a bunch of buds, but I pinched them off. I don't know how that's gonna do now as far as growing, but I figured it was too short for the buds. So hopefully it grows. Oh, and then, let's see, I have my cucumbers. And I was gonna trellis them up this fence, but my bigger one here, this was the plant I had bought, which is growing like crazy, which is the only one I have it in the pot. It got long enough to get to the fence, and something chewed it off. So I was like, oh, maybe I can't trellis it. So I made this right here. I don't know if this is gonna work. And then I hooked it on, try to maybe trellis it up that a little. I don't know if that'll work. And then once it gets taller, maybe I can put it up higher on the fence. Not sure. But I see there's something, looks like something slimy on this, wet on this leaf. That's weird. That's weird. Not sure what that is. And then I have round zucchini that looks like it's really starting to take off here. I have 2 mounds of that. And a lot of weeds on the ground, but that's okay. This garden plot was really rough when I got the area. I cleaned it up a lot, and it's working. It's working for me. So, yeah, I just wanted to share my garden with you, and we'll see if I can get this video. Look at this yard. There's a little cabin there. There's a lake just beyond where that blue sky is. There's a lake down there. It's small, it's Hay Lake, but there's a lot of beautiful birds and stuff. In here, there's a labyrinth of trails. I'm afraid of wood ticks though, so right now I'm not going in there, but in the winter I'll be snowshoeing it and walking it probably in the fall. And my camper is way down there. You see the white one? That's where my camper's parked. And it's just beautiful here. I love it. I love this new place I'm living. Couldn't be happier. Anyway, Cindy, if I do find a way to get this to you, I hope you enjoy it. It's great seeing your videos. Take care.